Alright, let's give Wednesday's daily puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Split Decision. It's white to move. Give the video a pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Split Decision. Obviously my knight and my queen are pretty close to the king. My rook. Oh, is it? Okay. It almost feels like a fork. Pawn fork right off the bat, protected by my rook, but if the bishop takes, it's not doing anything. Is there a way to put more pressure on this? I don't see it. If there is, I feel like that's probably it. It might have something to do with my knight, because I don't think I see any mate threats that are fast enough with my knight and my queen, like my bishop. How do I put pressure here? Feels like if my knight were to move and my bishop were to get to here, then I could protect this square. So like this, then this. So I'm attacking the rook here, which is useful as a waiting move, I guess. And if the rook moves, then I have time to go here, which protects my... and the bishop will be trapped. Okay, so if I go here, it's tough making these moves that are not checks or not immediate threats. And this is an immediate threat, I guess. And then this will be an immediate threat. And then the pawn push. How much stuff am I going to be threatening here? It feels like I have sort of an infiltration happening. So here, if I jump to here, I'm forking these two pieces. The rook moves. It could move to several different squares. I can then dive my bishop in. Oh, and that's pinning the queen to the rook also. I missed that. I knew that I was attacking the queen, but I missed that the rook was behind it. So this and then this, and my knight sees my bishop, which is pinning the queen to the rook, and I have this. So there might be even more to the puzzle, but this feels like the threat to me. I should be able to, at the very least, win an exchange here, I would think. I think that's going to work, yeah. I'm going to give this a try. Wow, really? That seemed like a... Oh, man, I really liked that idea. Like this, then this. How do you stop all this? Is there something better than this? Is there a mate? If I jump here, I'm forking these two pieces. I can take with the pawn, and then like maybe I'm kind of setting up a net here. Is that the idea? Okay, so it's not a knight move, presumably. And knight can't really go anywhere else. If I push the pawn right now, if the bishop takes, Huh? What? I still don't see it. I was looking at that pawn push for a while. There must be a checkmate. I mean, like, I feel like my line was pretty solid, I thought. So now do I just go here? Is that the idea? With check, okay. And I just win a full piece. I'm pretty sure my idea, at the very least, won an exchange. I want to analyze that. Let's take a look at that. So that's, I mean, that's tough. When there's an idea in a puzzle that, like, wins material, and this definitely does, doesn't it? Does this not win material? Is there a way to avoid this? So it says it's a draw. I've lost my advantage after making this move. Bishop e8. Bishop e8. Ah, pins my knight to my queen. Okay. Okay. Yep, there was a defensive move that I was missing. Okay. Yep. Got to see those. It's tough to see every move on the board, but I'm glad I analyzed that. We're learning out here, you know? We're learning. So this move would have prevented my idea. What I was seeing was that if black makes any other move on the board, I was thinking the rook would probably try to move out of the way of my knight, and if the rook moves out of the way of my knight, then so say this move happens just to try to save like force a trade here or something. Then my bishop can dive in, and my knight protects my bishop, and I'm pinning the queen to the rook. That's what I saw, but it can be prevented by this bishop move pinning the knight to the queen. So the actual move in the puzzle, we can run through that quick, is to push this pawn and it's forking the bishop and the queen, threatening them both at the same time. If the bishop takes, which is the less valuable piece, I can't take with my rook because the queen would just take and I would be down in exchange there and the pawn that I just lost. But I can bring my queen in, and my queen is threatening one bishop, two bishops, and they're both only protected by a queen, and I have a rook right behind it. So when I go here, there's just not a whole lot black can do. Oh, and I forgot I'm checking the king. So the king is actually just going to have to move out of the way, and I can just immediately win the bishop. And the queen's probably trade off the board, but I have a rook protecting, so I'm perfectly happy with that. Cool. Tricky one. Oh, man, I thought I found the line, but that little move, you gotta look at everything your opponent can do, and I missed it. But that's the puzzle. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.